What's going on, everyone? PF Solitude here. Now, as you can see by the title of this video, we have surpassed 100 videos. So I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching, whether you're a subscriber or you just kind of found us by accident. Thank you. It means a lot. Now, because it's so late notice, I literally just found out that I had 100 videos. I'm kind of doing this at the super last second. So I thought I'd do something a little different today and show off a few demakes. Demakes are retro style fan-made or fan projects of games. And we're going to show off, I think, either 5 or 6 in this set. The first one we're going to do is Soundless Mountain II. Now, if you didn't figure it out by the title, it's a demake of Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation. Now, this one is done by Superflat Games. If you don't know, they're the same crew behind Lone Survivor, and the head also has a few just kind of side projects. I think one of his more notable ones is Emo Harvest Death on the Oregon Trail, something like that. It's really hard to find, so if you can find it, props to you. Yeah, I mean, it's virtually just a retro style version of Silent Hill. Now, it's a project, so it's not the entire game. It only lasts, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10 if you actually know what you're doing, or if Silent Hill 2 is fresh in your head. But it's free, and it's a cool thing to play through, and I definitely suggest giving it a shot. Especially if you're a nostalgia critic, or you just really kind of want to relive Silent Hill but in a different style. Definitely give this one a shot. It's available on Windows, and I also think it's available on Mac, but I'll actually have to check. If it is, then of course I'll leave a link in the description for it. But yeah, this one's Silent Hill 2 demake called Soundless Mountain II. The next one on the list is an 8-bit demake of God of War, respectfully named Bit of War. Now, I have yet to actually play through the whole thing, but this is indeed a full-fledged game. This is also free. Now, I do apologize for it kind of being skewed off. I might, by the time this gets online, be able to crop it down so it takes up the whole screen. This is a very small game whenever you play it in a browser, but you can switch to full screen by pushing F4. The controls are a little strange. You use the arrow keys and I believe A, S, Z, and X. Now, like I said, I didn't get through the full game, but you do, of course, have the chains. You also have the head of Medusa right away, as you can see right there. Now, it's actually pretty fun. The jumping does take some time to get used to, of course. You can only jump that one height. But yeah, this one is also free. It is Windows only. Definitely give it a shot. Like everything else, there is a link in the description. Okay, next up in the Retro Fest is none other than Super Smash Land. You can probably guess by how this looks. It is an original Game Boy, like the green brick. Original Game Boy demake of Super Smash Bros. The original for Nintendo 64. This one features local co-op up to 4 players. Now, by default, it is set up for 4 people somehow to use the keyboard. But you can, of course, go into the config file and switch around and enable it for controller support. So if 4 friends want to hook up, 4 USB or Bluetooth controllers, they can play it that way. As is everything in this video, this one is also free. The stock controls are kind of strange. You have the arrow keys to move, you have Z to jump, and you have X to attack. Now the thing is, you have just one attack button, and for every direction that you do, each character has 3 different movesets. Up, down, oh wait, no, that's 4. Each character has 4 different movesets. Up, down, the sides, and standing still. So it takes getting used to, but This is definitely one to try. It's really fun co-op or multiplayer, and yeah, it's free. And it's Smash Bros. And you get to play as Mega Man. Alright, so we're heading into Valve territory with an 8-bit demake of Left 4 Dead, the original one. This one is 1-player or 2-player local co-op. Like I said, it is an 8-bit demake, and you can play as all 4 characters. And it does feature all of the areas from Left 4 Dead pre-DLC, but it does them in order. You can't go and choose which ones you want to do, which is, that's alright. No big deal, that's nothing to fuss about. Now, this game is surprisingly difficult as compared to, the other ones in this short series that I'm doing. And I would definitely recommend grabbing someone, either your little sister tied down to the chair or something. I definitely recommend doing this one 2-player. You have your standard shoot, and you have a melee. The melee is kind of useless because it only works when zombies are literally on top of your sprite. And when that happens, you're pretty much screwed. They are slightly faster than you are. And of course, just like original, normal Left 4 Dead, ammo and health are very scarce. So it's very likely that you will die. And another thing about this one is whenever you get outside a certain screen frame, like once I get outside of this area, for example, if I were to turn around and go back, everything would have respawned. So that's another thing that you kind of have to watch out for in this one. But yeah, this is a 8-bit demake of Left 4 Dead, and 2-player co-op, free, Windows only on this one. Alright, last but not least, we have another Valve entry. This is Team Fortress Arcade. Now this is a 2D side-scrolling arcade-style shooter. I can't really call it a beat-em-up, it's more of just a arcade shooter. 4-player local co-op version of Team Fortress 2. All 9 classes are present, and just like the other games, it is set up for for keyboards, but you can go into the config files and switch it over to controllers. Now, the controls are a little strange on this one. It is WSAD to move, no big deal, that's practically PC native. To fire, to attack is H, to jump is U. Now, H is your standard character-specific, class-specific attack. U is jump, and you can do a jump-down attack. Now, some classes, like the Spy, for example, if you hold down attack, it activates your class-specific special ability. For the Spy example, if you hold down attack, you cloak, you turn invisible. And when you attack again, you come out and do a backstab, and it's an instant kill on anything except bosses. Now, if you press both attack and jump at the same time, you do your melee move. For the heavy, as you can see, it's the gloves. But yeah, this one is also free. And yeah, I think that'll be the last one for today. If you guys would like to see Let's Plays or co-op of any of these, put it down in the comments. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for surviving this channel, thanks for putting up with all the videos so far. Tell your friends, and I guess like, comment, subscribe, whatever they do on YouTube, I don't know.